Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, and this is episode 3 and our very first look at the not yet released Panzer Corps 2. And we're going to be doing daily gameplay videos of this video for the next week or so because I've only got access to the kind of preview version of the game until about a week into February. So we want to try and record as much as we can and show you as much of the game as possible. So I'm back replaying Bug River. Things are going much better this time around. I'm getting a better handle for the feel of the game, what's expected, and how to coordinate units. So I'm doing a better job of coordinating my attacks, trying to get units into position rather than just attacking one at a time. And you can see the difference. I'm still only on turn 9, and we're already pushing toward the final 2 objectives. So it's going pretty well. We're just trying to finish off this unit down here that's been pestering folks, and I'm kind of finally pushing through here and squeezing him out of these last remaining pockets of resistance so we can turn everybody onto this corner of the map. So on to turn 10 now, and you can see I've eliminated this unit over here. We've taken Brest. We're about to eliminate that unit there, and as soon as I take out this cavalry here and this infantry unit here, we will have everybody pushing toward that last objective, Waladwa, and we will be able to finish this thing off. So it looks like he's going to start pulling back now. So I want to get these guys encircled as best that we can, because it seems like it's going to be a difficult attack to complete without major casualties. In the meantime, we'll be able to deal with this cavalry pretty effectively. They're gone. So we're gonna have these guys pretty much encircled, but none of them are gonna do well. So you know what, before we do that, let's finish these guys off. And we're gonna start pushing down toward this objective, because honestly we don't have to take this objective over here to win the battle. So it may make sense for me to not even worry about it and just try to go after the armor here. But we will start bringing the other units up, and we'll see what happens. So now that we've got all these units in here, it looks like our mass attack will be a little more effective. We'll just kind of decide who's best to go with. Probably drive him out of here soon, I would think. We'll get some artillery up, and then maybe we can even hit him with my planes. I know one of these is going to be effective against him. There we go. It's our bombers. So we'll hit him with our bombers here. I think that's about all I can do this turn. I don't know, we can hit him with the armor there. It looks like it's about it. I think next turn's going to be the big one. Oh, looks like we took this objective. And now we can actually move them all the way over here. And I think probably next turn we take this last objective. Looks like it's pretty good odds of doing that. And there it is. So with 2 turns to go, much better result this time around. We took all the objectives. So here's our results. You can see much better. Really, the one artillery unit is the only. Is that artillery? Yeah, is the only unit that had any trouble really out of all of them. So we're gonna go ahead and move on now. And now we're invading Norway. So we've got a couple of choices: Norway North or Norway South. And Norway North, isolated and difficult to reach objectives await the southern landings. Extreme mountainous terrain awaits the northern landings. I think we'll take the mountains, and we'll go after the Brits and the Norwegians here in the north. So here's our briefing. It's April 9th of 1940. As you can see, Operation Vesturbung is now underway. Our forces are striking at ports all along the Norwegian coast. Your area of operations is focused on central Norway with Trondheim as the main target. So we have to capture all victory hexes. I've conferred with General Falkenhorst on this, and we both agree that a surprise attack is your best chance to seize Trondheim before the Norwegians can organize an impenetrable coastal defense. To preserve the element of surprise, you will only be able to deploy a very small portion of your force here. Interesting. Pick a small detachment of your best infantrymen, blitz directly down the fjord, and land as close to Trondheim as possible. Remember, speed is paramount. If you aren't fast enough, the enemy coastal batteries will decimate your forces while they are still in their vulnerable naval transports. Once Trondheim is secure, you'll be able to deploy the rest of your forces. I suggest you split them to cover as much ground as quickly as possible. This way you can seize Namsos here in the north, while also penetrating into the country's interior as far south as Lillehammer, which is where the Olympics were many years ago. There's somewhat unreliable report of British naval activity approaching Norway from this direction. Even so, I'd highly recommend not sending any of your troop ships that way until our Kriegsmarine escorts can scout the region and confirm these reports one way or the other. I have a meeting between High Command and General Manstein I must attend. Good luck. All right, here we go. To clear room for different troops, use move to reserve of existing ones. Christian Schwartz is a flag killer. So we've got a new hero that we can assign to one of our units. So we'll go ahead and get all of that taken care of. We'll probably start with our grenadiers here. So let's get them all built up and ready to go. We'll get a hero assigned. I believe that's where we do this. Yep. No. Okay. Excellent. Oh, we have two assigned to the same thing? No, we don't want to do that. Unassign. I almost dismissed him. Yeah, that was not how we want to do that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we've got to decide on our 4 units that we're going to go ahead and establish here. And I want to go ahead and upgrade these. Since we have limited space, we want to get the best units possible. Oh, we've got Fallschirmjägers available, so paratroopers. Let's see. We've also got these units here. I'm not sure which would be the best between the two. It looks like Fallschirmjägers have a better soft attack. So it feels like that's probably the way to go here. They don't have as much max ammo, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Fallschirmjägers. And then we'll throw them in there. We'll get these grenadiers going. Oh, I didn't. Can we undo that? There we go. I've got to upgrade them first. Or give them full strength, I should say. So let's get them back to full strength, then we'll put them in. We're going to upgrade these guys to Fallschirmjägers also. And then same with this unit. We'll get them replaced, we'll get them upgraded to Fallschirmjägers, and we'll place them right there. So that's going to give us our full strength at deployment. Now, eventually we'll be able to throw some more units in there, but that's all we've got for now. So now we got to follow the instructions that we were given, which is to get in there as quickly as possible to Trondheim. So we'll start landing. And then we'll get moved so we can start trying to surround these guys. So the nice thing is that we can not only land, we can also start pressing ahead. Kind of wondering about the possibility of throwing one of these units on the north side. That gives me some flexibility toward this other objective up here that I might not otherwise have. So we'll do that. We've also got our navy here. I'm going to probably keep them close until we see what we're up against. Alright, so as soon as we take Trondheim, we'll be able to start deploying more forces. Just looking at my pool. 23 prestige. Although I know that probably won't go far if I start replenishing all these naval forces en masse. Yeah, it's going to cost 143 just for this unit here. So I'm not sure I necessarily need to do that. Let's see how much of it. Okay. So that's good. Now let's take a look at Trondheim. These guys are out of supply. That's a bit of an issue. I'm going to pull them back for now. Oh, that's good. So pretty weak forces defending the city, it would seem. Or it's just that these units are that good because they're Fallschirmjägers. But we do need to take the city as quickly as possible so we can start deploying other units. Okay, on to turn 3. That might have been a mistake landing those guys north of the area here. All right, now we get them in really bad shape. And we've taken Trondheim. Excellent. Now, we've got 3 victory hexes out of the 6. One is up in the north there. The other 2 are down here. There's one there and one over here. So those were the easy ones. But that should mean we can start deploying our undeployed units. And I'm thinking especially armor is going to be helpful. But let's go ahead and bring some artillery into things here. Fighters might be helpful too. And we'll get a scout unit out front. Now, you know what? Let's get some panzers. Now we've got him encircled. I think that's all we're going to be able to do for this turn. Man, we're going to have to get up there and connect as quickly as possible for these guys. I've really got them stuck. So this is a battleship here. I wonder if we're going to be able to use that battleship to be able to shell the shoreline. Yikes, we got to get them reinforced. You know what, let's wait. Now hit him. That's one of the things I'm starting to learn to do better is, you know, to kind of wait on the attack until I've got more troops, and so then they get that support, that mass attack bonus. So just little things like that, you know, I just have to learn as I go along in the game. Definitely got to get these grenadiers reinforced. I don't know if I've got a lot I can do with my fighters at the moment. Looks like I can strafe these guys. Now, we should have more room to deploy more units. Gonna get some more armor going. How about some bombers? Let's get those bombers in there. And then my infantry. I'll go ahead and throw them in. Okay. That looks good. And it looks like we're pretty well done for that turn. Yikes. Nailed. Oh boy. And at least they're going to live to fight another day. Be able to around me on those the high ground in those areas, and it makes it rough. Oh, battleship. All right, let's go deal with him. Oh, my sub can't quite get there. I guess we are going to have to reinforce some of this navy after all. And then we'll go ahead and start bringing this battleship back. We're going to need them. All right, we got to keep getting everybody off of the hexes here so we can make room for more. We're going to finish that unit off. Get that Panzer unit reinforced, although it's not great. We'll sit tight there. Use the artillery. It's still not a good attack. That is. Not a lot of use for my air power still. Here's our bombers. What can we do with them? Not a lot, I guess. All right, more units into the field. I've got a lot available. Now I want the ones that aren't deployed. There we go. So we got another grenadier unit we can get into the field here. We'll get our scouts. Another fighter unit. You never know when you need them. Okay. We've just about got our full army into the field now. And we're on to turn 6. We're about a third of the way through. We're just kind of bunched up at the moment because, you know, these narrow passes through the mountains. So once we break through, though, we should be good. And then if I can get up here and connect, then I can start using this unit. Because they're cut off. Okay. Get these Fallschirmjägers reinforced. We got a fort here. That's a bit of a problem, so we're going to start heading north. He may not even have anybody defending that. No, it appears he doesn't. So let's go ahead and start moving up toward connecting with my armor here. We'll start sending these guys south. I don't know if he just has pulled back or if he just doesn't have that many units left defending these areas. Oh boy. Ambush. Nope. It's still not a good situation though. Still don't know how I feel about that whole undo feature. Let's get our scouts down there. Still gonna stop short. I'm actually gonna bring the artillery this way. We'll see, he's got a lot of infantry down this way, and I've got a very narrow passage through which to attack. Anybody my fighters can strafe? Guess not. Oh, there's his battleship. Okay. We've still got room to not only deploy. Oh, who did we lose? Oh, we lost a ship. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get this unit up to speed. We've also got the ability to get additional units in the field, so let's take a look at what we want to use. I'm thinking more artillery is probably what I need right now. Either that or some big bombers. These strategic bombers might be helpful at the moment. The Junker 88. Oh yeah, look at the soft attack on that thing. How about we buy 2 of those? Okay. First time using those, so we'll see how that goes. We are on turn 6, and we're ready to proceed. Okay. That armor's still getting me in trouble being way out in front like that. We're gonna lose them. Yep. That's right. Oh, those guys can go over the mountains. They must be mountain. Yep, mountain infantry. Nice. That's nice to have. Attacking me as I come down these narrow passes. That's a perfect situation for me. Battleship. Oh, you got fighters after all. We'll have to deal with them as well. Does he have an aircraft carrier? That looked like it came from a carrier. That's interesting. Alright, our bombers are not able to do anything? Okay. Not really sure what that's about. Is it a lack of supply, perhaps? Alright. We gotta try and clear this pass. Nothing good there. Not sure I want that badly enough to go after it. Purchase units. Actually, I think what I want here is to bring back a dead unit if that's possible. No, I don't think we can do it that way. Okay. Do I have my own mountain infantry? Is that what these are here? If so, that may be what I wanted to get in the first place. Yes, those are mountain units, and that's what I should have had rather than Fallschirmjägers in hindsight. Hindsight's always 20/20. Certainly the case here. But that's good to know for the future. To be aware of that. So we'll get them down in there, and maybe we can upgrade some of these other units to the mountain infantry. I don't need them up here. Ooh, that's not good. I might lose them too. So I've got these grenadiers here. We can get them moved pretty far down. Maybe, no, we can't upgrade them. Can only be used in a hex that I own. Okay. And we're going to have to repair my battleship. We got to checking because there's an aircraft carrier back here somewhere. It's no accident that there were planes hitting me. Now my question is, why can't I use the bombers? I don't know if it's just because maybe I just have to wait another turn to be able to deploy them. I don't know. And I feel like I probably should pull these guys back for now. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to be bad for them. This is rough. Alright, what do we got to do to use these bombers? Why can't I use the bombers? I mean, that was obviously a huge mistake on my part if I'm not able to use them. Let's take a look at these for a second. I don't know if maybe I just have too many air units and it can't all be supported by that. Yeah, that could be the case here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and disband one of these fighter units, as well as one of the bomber units. Oh, I can't unless I move them. Yeah, because right now I just can't use any of them. Alright, let's forge ahead. Gotta try and deal with these mountain units best I can. Actually, that was not the place to attack there. Hit them here. We're making our way toward Lillehammer. We got 12 turns left to do this. None of those are good solutions for an attack. Maybe we can get encirclement going. Eventually. He's going to reach in and take this area back. Let's go for that battleship. I know he's over here somewhere. There he is. Got him. Now we got to find that carrier. I know there's a carrier over here somewhere. There it is. Air units here. Got to deal with them. Alright, we've got room for one more unit to purchase. Decisions. I'm thinking maybe some more artillery. So we can get up there and take this northern objective. Still can't use any of the planes. I just think I screwed up with what I did there, so I'm going to have to see if there's another unit I can disband or put back in reserve, because I can't move any of these guys. All right. Still 12 turns. We got time if we just press through here. Oh, we're fighting the French now. So 2 mistakes I made. Number 1 on the North Peninsula, thinking that would somehow be helpful. And the second thing was, instead of making paratroopers, I should have made mountain infantry units. That would have been a much better solution. And then, of course, the issue with the planes. Oh, our planes are now available. There we go. Oh, it's on now, dude. We'll hit the ones closest to my lines. Man, this is just taking much longer than I really wish it would. Get the artillery up there. No. Can reinforce though. Alright, we've got fighters. I don't know if they can quite get in range. They can't of his fighters over there. Is there anybody they can strafe with any degree of success? It appears maybe not. These are my bombers. Oh, we wiped that unit out. Nice. Okay. Naval action now. I'm going to start moving the... Forget the battleship. I want to move my battleship and try to take out this carrier. Bye-bye. Excellent. Okay. We're halfway there. I'm starting to feel better. Hey, there go all his planes. Starting to feel better about things now. Still not great. I still feel like this is going to be a difficult proposition up here in the north. And definitely mistakes were made. Lillehammer, on the other hand, I don't know. Doesn't seem like they've got that real heavily defended. Oh, we're going to have this guy surrounded. He just came down out of the mountains. That was a mistake, sir. Oh, he's got me encircled too. Okay. First things first. Air power. Oh, nice. Okay, 1 Oh, he's lucky he can retreat into the mountains, or else he would have been done. Alright, let's look down here. Oh, that's not going to work. I don't want to lose the formation. So by not landing directly on this space, I'm not able to capture it, I guess. There we go. Well, these guys are in rough shape. I'm probably going to lose them. Nice. So we're just kind of bottled up right now there. He's still got that battleship roaming around in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay. Still 9 turns to go. We're knocking on the door on the last 2 objectives. Oh no, 2 out of 3. We've still got... we still got to break that impasse down there. Once we break through Lillehammer, we got to start moving up toward the north. First, we've got to get through here, and then we can bring in that battleship and start shelling these guys, hopefully. Nice. Okay. I wonder if we can finish this guy off. Apparently not. Let's look up to the north. Yeah, there's probably very little I can do to rescue these guys at this point. Back so we can take that objective. Well, it's not an objective. You know what I mean. Yeah, we won't attack there yet until we can get more units on the objective. Alright, air power. Did I use everybody else? I didn't think so. So eventually what we're going to do is we're going to come in and start shelling these guys down in the port. But first we got to pull them out. Doesn't do a whole lot now, but I just wanted to see what it would do. Okay, I think that's everybody. We can replenish this unit. Turn 12. I know how quickly this can get away from me, though, so I've got to be constantly vigilant about getting these last objectives in time. I'm not too worried about the two that I'm getting close to now. It's that third one. Oh, did he wipe out my units down here? Alright, let's bring the artillery around that way. Let's replenish these guys. We're not going to attack with him yet. I'm going to finish you off. Who do we bring in first? Alright, we take Lillehammer on this turn, hopefully. Ah, we're stuck there. Alright, if we move them, then we can move them, which means we can move them. Nobody's got a good attack. So we need to soften them up with air power, if I can reach that far. And I can. Then let's see what that does. I'm not going to take it this turn, but we're getting close. Same thing here. Let's see what we can do with air power. That's a fighter. That's not going to do me a lot of good. Let's see if we can strafe anybody. Now I do have the space for another unit. The question is what? What do I use at this point that I'm still going to be able to get into position to help out? How about one of these guys, but with transport? Okay. I'm starting to get a little nervous about the time. Concerning that last objective, we've got to break through here. Those engineers just nailed my armor. And I'm getting low on prestige to be able to replace these guys. But man, that's got to mean he is too. I have to start getting a little more aggressive, even if it means casualties. That kind of hurt. Oh, we can get them right into the attack. Gotta press through. Oh, good. We'll move them in here to Lillehammer, and then we'll start moving the artillery, or the armor up. How are we doing up here in the north? Man. All right, air power. That's a fighter unit. I'm going to try to soften these hard targets. I'm hoping that I'll be weakening these guys to the point where when I get there, it'll be a relatively easy attack. Okay, on to turn 14. This one's going to fall soon. I'm feeling pretty confident about them. I'm going to finally break this bottleneck here. I hope. Ooh, again. Oh wow, wasn't expecting that. Okay, those guys don't deploy right away, so that's not a good situation there. Okay, the bottleneck is finally broken there. And now we've only got 6 turns to get up there and get this other objective. I'm going to come down here and grab this prestige. Okay. Let's see if we can wipe that out. Yep, we got him. We got to replenish these panzers again. He keeps hitting me with that engineer unit up here. Alright, that's pretty well all we can do. Turn 15. That poor Panzer unit. They've just had it rough. I've got to be careful that he could push up there and cause some problems for me. Oh, jeez. Wiped out my Panzers. Alright. Get them built back up to strength. Get them back up to strength. It is all about this last objective now. And 5 turns to do it. So we're going to have to be aggressive, I'm afraid. Gotta press through. should have done that first. Soften that. I gotta believe these guys are gonna be sufficiently weakened that it shouldn't be real difficult once I get there. Yeah, we'll keep them parked right there. Okay. 4 turns to go. Oh, boy. Oh, he's got me cut off. I can't stand. Oh, I can buy some more units, though. I should have done that last turn. Darn it. Give me 2 Panzers. They're coming for you, dude. Got 158 prestige left to spend. I don't know if these guys can unload right away. They can. Beautiful. Alright, we're on the doorstep of the last objective now. Just about out of prestige points. Alright. Oh, he's got that fort sitting there shelling my artillery. I'm gonna pull it back. I definitely have to come down and deal with this. Alright. Well, that's not going to be very helpful. Either. Okay. Well, at least we'll have him contained that way, so he's not going to come up and threaten my objective. Alright, first things first here, we need to hit him with the... And now we need to start getting into... Oh, hey, we're already looking good because of all that shelling we've been doing with the battleship. There it is. Is that it? Yes! Victory! Alright. First time through on that one. All in all, pretty good. You know, some units not as good, but feeling pretty good about how that went. Definitely made some mistakes, some things I could have done better. So if you end up playing the game, you can see those things for yourself. But now it looks like we are on to the Western Front. And we're going to be looking at Belgium or the invasion of France. That'll be coming tomorrow. So let me know your thoughts about everything you just saw. Please drop a like if you would. And we will see you again tomorrow with the next episode. Thanks for watching.